Aloha hoku ohana. Thank you guys so much for joining me here for your reading. I'm very excited for this message. I'm expecting to have nothing but fun in these messages that have come through, and congratulations if you are coming into alignment with this beautiful transmission today. The energy that was revealing itself was that there's a new version of yourself that's being revealed to the world, and this is a new version of self that you're actually stepping into, and I'm hearing stepping back into. Okay, so it feels like there's something powerful, something potent, and something ancient that's being literally brought up from you. It feels like a new dimension or new frequency that is literally going to be life altering for you, and I'm hearing also those around you. Okay, it's altering the lives of those around you as well. So this could be others witnessing you, but I'm hearing something that you're about to do is going to take everybody's breath away, and you're moving through this next series of events with an unshakable confidence, and you're seen as being unstoppable. Okay, it's almost like you're moving at the speed of light, right? You're an unstoppable, traveling at the speed of light right now. That's how it's going to appear. So I'm seeing things come in back to back to back, like life altering or changing opportunities are going to be revealing themselves to you. And it's because they're in resonance with this new octave that you're vibrating at. You're informing matter via your frequency, and you're witnessing reality begin to reconfigure itself. And I'm hearing you're not the only one witnessing this. Others are also going to be witnessing your reality reconfigure itself. It's like there's a new timeline that's collapsing around you. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're in a time dilation bubble, and there's a new timeline in which it appears like you're entering into, but really it's almost like it's making itself known to you, or it's now visible, it's now accessible because of this new frequency that you're emitting. Okay, that's the energy that's coming through. But the question that everybody is going to have, I was hearing, was what is your secret? So that's what they're going to want to know, and there's some type of perspective that you're going to give. It feels like an experience of some kind. You know how you go into a restaurant, so this is about social connections of some kind and opportunities in the metaphysical realm, and they're like, oh, that we have a secret recipe, or there's a secret ingredient in there. It feels like there's something that's kind of being spruced up into your life, and this could be about you blossoming into your full potential right now, but it definitely feels like you're stepping into a new era of some kind, and it's like a jaw-dropping moment. Again, it feels like you're literally about to take everybody's breath away. It's like a gasp energy, or a wow factor, or a starstruck energy. So we'll see what this is, but you're unlocking some type of new door or vast potential as a result of the inner growth that you've done. Okay, this inner growth is going to be showing itself in very physical ways for you, okay, in very tangible ways. I'm seeing you guys glowing from the inside out as well. But yeah, there's going to be no going back to the way that things used to be, okay? All right, anything else? There was a couple messages, but let's go ahead and open up and see what this is. I'm super excited to read this energy. So let's see. I'm hearing let's see what you're all about, but let's see what your secret is. I want to take a look at the energy surrounding you during this time with the Cosmos Oracle and see what's going on. Okay, we have density reverse. So super interesting. Density shows where somebody is feeling weighed down, okay, especially by lower octaves. Maybe this is about heavy stagnant energy that you've been clearing from the body, and that you've managed to do successfully, okay, and is allowing you to strip back everything that is not you and reveal a more sacred and aligned version of yourself. So it's like you're coming back to you being your higher self that's incarnated into this physical form, and you are your higher self in physical form, right? The physical manifestation of your higher self. So it's allowing you to elevate into a higher level of awareness. I'm hearing you're now playing this game at a higher level of awareness, and that integration is really assisting you in terms of what it is that you want to invest into. Matter is about concretion of like solid plans, right? It shows the concretion of something tangible taking form in your reality as a result of clearing up some type of dense matter, I'm hearing, within your bloodline, which is very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and see what else comes up with density reversed. But yeah, you're no longer being weighed down, and I'm hearing held back in some way. You're no longer holding yourself back. It's like you're unleashing the cosmos within, right? This is your starry origins that are coming out on display for the world to see. So this talks about there being a cosmos within the chaos. There was always a secret order to what had appeared disorderly, and I'm hearing that's why how you're going to be showing up in this new era is so unpredictable, because you're no longer reinforcing old networks, right? You're no longer reinforcing the expectations that others have of you. It's going to force others to change their point of reference for what they once associated you with. That's what I'm seeing, and it's a whole new octave. We have multiverse here at the base, which is again about a new realm of possibilities that's going to be opening up for you and making itself readily available for you. Okay, let's go ahead and see with Cosmos. Any other messages? But yeah, it's like your cosmic origins are on display for the world to see. That's definitely what it gives me. There's something otherworldly about what's going on. Like, you're in this world, but the way that you're moving through this world is, it's seen as a rarity, okay? Something that you're doing is seen as a rarity. This talks about the universal order and harmony, complete trust, and massive growth. So you're going through massive growth because you're no longer being weighed down with density, okay? Maybe this is weighed down when it comes to the expectations that others have had of you. It feels like a full-blown revelation and a liberating feeling as a result of that. It's like you're really liberating yourself. So in the heavens, as on earth, both inside and out, the other and oneself form part of the same. So this talks about knowing that, again, you're trusting what is coming in without knowing exactly what it is. You're remaining calm as you know everything is in order and could not work any other way than how it is. It is connecting all the dots to understand how everything works, both inside and out, nature and what is natural, the individual and the collective. All of this has been aligned with the purpose of evolution and the intelligence of the creation of the world, and it could not have been any other way. So there could be something that you're doing that's radical, but again, this is a big picture that you're being led towards and a greater plan that goes beyond you. So it feels like you're almost surrendering to this dimension of self that's really being brought up, and it's definitely giving me that energy. You're definitely surrendering to this change. And what you surrender to, you become transformed by. You're no longer resisting maybe some type of desire that you've had, maybe something you've been wanting to move into. But yeah, let's see how you guys are showing up right now. That's super interesting with the cosmos. I'm hearing you've had a history of holding yourself back. You've had a history of holding yourself back in some way, or maybe reducing your light and playing it small. Okay, let's see. I'm quite interested. Let's take a look at you. How are you showing up? Page of Cups and the Fool card here at the base. You're showing up as somebody that is tuned into a realm in which not everybody can perceive with the Page of Cups. He's tuned into a layer of reality that not everybody can see. It's not that he can't see what others can, it's that he's also tuned into the synchronicities all around him. So he sees pigs fly where others, deem it as being impossible. He sees there being a potential for catching a fish in his cup because he literally has the infinite sea of possibilities surrounding him during this time. And it feels like you're kind of casting this net out into the infinite sea of possibilities, and you're catching something. And I'm hearing whatever it is that has caught your attention during this time, wherever it is that the universe keeps directing your attention, it feels like you've caught a huge fish. This is what Spirit's showing me. You've caught a huge fish, and now you're on this boat, and it's like you're moving, or you're like on the land. And I'm seeing somebody, how you go like water skiing? It kind of feels like the fish right now, you've caught something huge and you don't know what it is. but you're skiing now with no skis. So when there appears to be no way, you're going to be shown a way. But I'm hearing you're definitely in for way more than you bargained for. It gives me that type of energy. Expect to receive way more than you had initially intended, especially with the Fool card, because there's nothing holding you back anymore. Again, this is a full-blown revelation, and it could be things with Uranus energy that happen out of the blue. It could be things that are unexpected when it comes to opportunities that come to the surface, and it's somebody stepping into a new era. There's an old way of fishing. It definitely feels like yeah, I'm just seeing this fish take you away. So it feels like prepare to be swept off your feet. This is what this is. And with the Fool card, this person's getting ready to jump basically off this cliff, and the universe is telling you to jump, and you're being told to surrender and just say how high, you know, and the universe will catch you. It definitely gives me this energy for sure. And you can even see his feet up here. It's like not only a big pig's flying, but he's flying too. So I feel like you guys are about to go flying forward, but he's paying attention to the music, the sounds, the synchronicities, the angel numbers, the things that I'm hearing others can laugh and denounce at. But that's why this path has been so hard to tread. It's been so hard for you to follow, because it's left you feeling like maybe only you see the vision. That's what this is. And I feel like you're following a vision that only you in the universe can see right now. This is what this is. And everyone's about to witness this take place in a very tangible way for you. But this feels like somebody that's on a quest. So you are showing up as somebody that's on a quest and is attuned to something that not everyone can really understand. It really does feel like you're receiving a calling, and it wasn't a conference call. All right, let's go ahead and see. But no one really knows what it is. No one really knows what's going on the Page of Cups mind, you know. So let's go ahead and clarify you. You're also being clarified by the Three of Cups. This has kind of come up reversed as well, which is super interesting. So I do feel like there's a new network that you're being connected to, because you're seen as changing to those around you when it comes to you're no longer reinforcing the same networks or the same expectations that others have had of you. It's like you're breaking free from some kind of mold or identity. Others have kind of, again, what's the word, like had their point of reference in regards to that, but that's literally about to get blown. It's blown. And I'm hearing you're blowing things way out of proportion, but it's not. You're bringing things back into harmony and balance in regards to what has been suppressed. So you're chasing this thing or moving towards this thing, and even if this is like a new version of yourself that you're stepping into, even if it makes others around you feel uncomfortable, that's the energy that it gives me. Even if it makes others around you feel uncomfortable, because this is a Cancer and Mercury energy. So it's not necessarily the things that people are saying, but it's the things that they're not saying. It's not what people are doing, but it's also the things that they're not doing right now. That's kind of leading you to read in between the lines and realize that you're deciding it's better to become a stranger to those around you. And you could feel like the people that you've known are slowly becoming an alien to you, like so foreign. Something that once resonated with you so deeply is becoming so foreign. And I'm seeing you actually appear as a shape-shifting alien, right, in front of everyone, because there's these other interdimensional layers within yourself that are being revealed during this time. And I'm hearing frequency does not need, your energy does not need an explanation or this feeling. There's something different about you. And it's without words. It's the energy that you're embodying. There's something that's almost been unlocked, you know, where people, they can feel you, even if it's subconsciously, something has shifted within you. And they're looking at you differently as a result of that. And you could be making others feel uncomfortable because they don't necessarily know exactly what it is. So this is very, very interesting with the Three of Cups that came up kind of there reversed. So you could kind of be in your own world right now. And I'm hearing you're being summoned into new experiences, new alliances, and new networks. Something that you're reinforcing and sending out. I'm seeing like you're forming networks, but you don't know what that is or who that is or where that is right now. Especially because you have community and alliances here at the base. So this could be beneficial alliances of some kind. You have the cornucopia right behind that. So that again, this could be like very, very abundant for you, okay? Super interesting with the Three of Cups. But yeah, this is what's going on right now for you, and this is how you're being kind of viewed. Like you could be in a room full of people that you had, you know, been so resonant with once upon a time, and you're deciding that it's better to become a stranger to them instead of continuing to be a stranger to yourself. Because again, there's no going back to the way that things used to be. It's like you can't unsee what you've seen. You can't unlearn what you've learned. And you're dancing to a new song. You're dancing to a new music, to a new harmony, to a new rhythm, to a new tempo in your life. And you could literally appear insane to those around you that may not be able to hear the music. Not everyone is going to understand your calling right now, child. Because again, it was not a conference call. Maybe some of you, again, you've shared certain things in the past, right? With the pigs fly, and others have been so quick to write it off. Like, you've seen yourself not just seeing pigs fly, but you've seen yourself flying with the pigs. So there's something that you're being led towards where you're literally about to demonstrate the I'm possible in what others perceive as being impossible. Super interesting. All right, let's go ahead and see. That's how you're showing up. So again, I'm hearing like, what is your secret? It can be said in so many ways. Like, you know, something's different about you. Like, what's your secret? Like, what are you holding back that you're not telling us? And then also I'm hearing like, what's your secret? You know, in terms of how did you do that? Like, what's your secret? It kind of gives me that energy. So I feel like it's going to go from that, like, what's your secret? To like, what is your secret? It's that type of energy. I'm seeing that huge polarity switch. Right, what else should we see? Let's take a look at, let's see what you're in alignment with. What's this pigs flying energy? Knight of Pentacles here and the Three of Coins. So this is a slow and steady level up. I feel like you're being briefed for something new. All right, it's where you're crossing all your T's and you're dotting all your I's. This pigs flying journey that you're on is literally the growing of your own multidimensional wings. That's how I'm seeing it right now. And this is somebody choosing to no longer entangle their life force with certain, you know, matrix connections that take them out of alignment with the most effective and efficient optimal way of navigating this realm. It's almost as if there's certain connections that lead to dead ends. There's certain connections that lead to prolonging your journey. And you're having to move forward being a sacred witness to the unfoldment of your path, even if nobody else can see that path. Even if nobody else sees a way, there is a way unfolding. As you walk down it, there is a way unfolding. Judgment. There's a calling that you have. Judgment is also Archangel Gabriel. So this is a path of authenticity. Okay, this could be a path where it feels like you're literally having to rise above. This is people rising above the human realm, right? The third dimensional realm. And they're rising. Their soul is being called, right? Their soul is being called into their highest possible expression. And this is about a messenger energy. So you could feel like you're receiving a lot of messages right now with Archangel Gabriel. There's also 𝓮𝓪. So 𝓮𝓪 is the mouth of the fish, and it's in the Pisces constellation. It's one of the royal watchers of the south. So you could feel as if you're being called to kind of rise above and follow a higher power. It may feel like there's invisible forces right now that are guiding you in very physical ways, to do very physical things and to make very physical changes, and also to no longer physically engage or exchange your life force with certain people or things that don't feel in resonance with this version of yourself. And it's okay to do so. That's what the pigs flying energy is. There's a vision that you have, and there's a calling. This could be like a physical journey with the page of, with the Knight of Coins there. But yeah, slow, relaxed, and steady. It feels like you're being briefed for something new in your life. Okay, let's see. Sure. Let's take a look at Shaman's Dream Oracle message for you. Surrender, sky dancers, huh? It's funny because I was singing something earlier that I was just channeling, and I think I said, why don't you surrender? Oh, but is it your ego, you know? it's almost like who loves control. So there's something about moving out of your comfort zone. You know, it's like you're being taken anywhere. It's almost as if you're saying to the universe, take me anywhere but home, take me anywhere but my comfort zone. You know, take me anywhere but home, because there is some type of new growth that awaits you. This shows that there's an invitation that is heralding your arrival. There's new timelines that are literally heralding your arrival, okay? 848. And this is your arrival to step into a new version of yourself, or the arrival to step into this new frequency. I'm hearing this dominant frequency. What is your dominant frequency? I'm hearing liberation from attachment and surrender. So don't attach to familiarity or comfortability for the simple fact that you once did. When a sky dancer appears, she's inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You've already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. So your intellect has taken you so far, but it will take you no further. Your intuition will now be your guide. Allow your heart to gently guide you towards your chosen destination, right? You cannot beat a river into submission. You must jump into this powerful current, right? This powerful energetic portal, and use its energy as your own. Become empowered by this change. Utilize any destabilization as a catalyst for your most powerful transformation during this time. Instead of feeling like you're bracing for it, right? Embrace it. So yeah, if you have been earthbound, plotting and planning and praying for a change, cease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself and repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Again, you cannot keep reinforcing the old ways of being, the old ways of thinking, the old ways of believing, okay? It's like you're literally stepping into a new version of yourself, the highest version of yourself. And as you do that, your new highest timelines begin to literally collapse around you. That's what this is. Reality reconfigures itself to correspond to your frequency. Because you're operating in a new frequency and a higher octave, it's flushing away things in your reality that are not aligned, that are not in resonance with this new vibration that you're emitting. Your vibration frequency informs matter. So stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking it. The sky dancers are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself, in your work, or your love life. Do not assume that this personal opportunity will rescue. The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray and the drama of the struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below. By simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding in the ground, and you're transforming it. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. I definitely feel like you're saying less than necessary. There's certain things that you're observing when it comes to you kind of witnessing others feel uncomfortable, but you don't have to mirror that wound. You are mirroring a different example, a different way of being, and you're saying, hey, it's okay to be different. It's okay to daydream. It's okay to get lost in my imagination, for in that realm, I am imagining a new nation, right? I'm receiving a preview of life's upcomings. So yeah, this is about you knowing the map to the heavenly places, the most holiest and sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life, and even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity. You could definitely be surrounded by other deities who are still, you know, lost and sleeping in matter, whereas you've waked up consciousness, right, out of matter, and now you're beginning to master it. So there's a very different energy that you're having. You could literally feel as if again, there's just no going back to the way that things used to be. The old paradigm is no longer a viable option at this point. It feels like not only would you be doing others a disservice, especially the new resonant experiences, and I'm hearing alignments that await you, but you'd be doing yourself a huge disservice. There's so much wisdom that you have and what it is that you've come to discover and learn about yourself and your life. And that wisdom shared is enlightenment, right? Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, your higher self in physical form. This is the crown chakra, right? So yeah, the crown is where you bring your non-physical manifestations into the physical realm, into very tangible forms. So you're being guided by a high octave of self, which is encoded within you, okay? It's not something outside of you, it's something within you that's projected to the external. And it's almost like you're projecting or bringing forth this new version of self. That's literally what this is. Your higher self is just literally a higher octave of yourself, where it chooses different, right? It chooses what is in alignment with the soul's highest expression. It muses one with the soul's desires, right? It doesn't suppress that. We have the sirens calling right now. So again, this could be, it follows the calling of the soul. That's what it gives me with the higher self. And your higher self also sees the full landscape of time, and it guides you towards your chosen destination. That's another energy that's coming through. You're no longer disconnecting with your higher self as well. Yeah, you are your higher self manifested into form. You are spirit manifested into matter to come and engage with the third dimensional realm. And you're changing the way in which you engage with the third dimensional realm. You're no longer merely interacting with this matrix, but you're an outsider that's looking at it, and you're viewing it from a bird's eye perspective, from a higher perspective. And it's leading you to play the game very differently. See, when this happens, you can be seen as detached or cold, but to be detached and to surrender to change and to be one with the ebbs and flows and transformations of life is to just be in alignment and in harmony with the natural flow of this universe, with the cosmos, which is to always change and grow and evolve. And to be detached is to be fluid through this experience, not to be stagnant, to be fluid. Once you are fluid, that means that you're high vibrational. You're not attaching to what people have said, the expectations. You're not seeking external acceptance because it compromises your integrity in the process. You're a witness to how far as you've come, as you've woken yourself up from matter. You had forgotten your cosmic origins, right? Your etheric origins, and you've awakened from that slumber. So now that means that you're moving very differently, right? And that is true love. Right? Love is to not attach. Archangel Uriel is another also watcher in the sky. It's Antares. So this is super interesting. It's almost like there's a lot of different energies that are not just surrounding you, but being projected from inside of you. Which is very interesting. Again, your higher self is anchoring throughout your entire being, and you're one with that. So you're shifting into a higher timeline. Let's go and see what else comes through. Observer. Again, you are the observer, right? To be very observant, to possibly say less than necessary. It's definitely giving me, again, sacred feminine, high priestess. The high priestess energy is essentially what's coming through here, where she says that it's necessary. She can be seen as quite cold or detached from the outside world, but she is just extremely discerning in regards to what serves her, what doesn't, what feels authentic to her and her highest possible expression. There is a time, I'm hearing there is a time to laugh and have fun, but you don't necessarily need to laugh or smile to be happy. There's almost this internal harmony that you have within yourself. That's what's showing up here. And I'm seeing other people like, oh, they have this version or reference of what you are to be happy. You know, it's almost like something's changed within you. What's wrong? It's not that anything's wrong. It's like you're kind of removing everything that is not you. Everything, it's like you're birthing a new self into being, right? The self that was always there, and you're removing everything that was not. And again, it's revealing a more sacred, ancient, and aligned version of yourself. And it's not that anything is wrong. That's what I'm seeing. Just because you're not smiling or you're not laughing in this moment, it's not that there's anything wrong. It's actually quite the opposite. And that's the paradox. So you could be a walking paradox in that way. Yeah, that's the energy that's coming through. Yet you've never felt so comfortable and at one with yourself. Yeah. So you're witnessing something unfold on your path during this time. There's something that you're being summoned to move down, and it requires only a sacred witness to look at life through the eyes of the soul. It's a very detached and fluid navigation. Certain things have served a purpose, certain things no longer do. Certain things you used to find entertaining and funny, you no longer do. It's like you're shifting, it's like you're viewing the world through a different lens. Angelic frequency, angels are here, you are safe, potent connection. Again, it's so attuned into another version of this reality, another layer of this reality. Let's go ahead and read this. Angelic frequency. And I'm not surprised, right? Because we had all these different angel archetypes show up. So this shows that we've essentially become an angel upon earth. When this frequency comes to us, it's because the gateway of our heart has aligned. We've essentially become, again, an angel upon earth. So you guys are definitely a walking earth angel. That's what this is. And you remember yourself as such. Originating from plasma, crafted by the Elohims, right? Incarnated into this physical vessel to come and engage with the third dimensional realm. And the way that you're choosing to engage is with purpose, right? With intention. So angels are the heartbeats of source, and so when we are in touch with the angelic realm, we're also connected with the heart of God. This card features a being of light. The streams of light surrounding it are the angelic frequencies pouring down to light up our life. This image also unlocks our soul memories of our guardian angel. Before we were in this life, we danced across the midnight sky, and as the universe follows the law of attraction, our angel was also attracted to us because our likeness was also in them. So we became connected, and since then our angel has been with us through every lifetime and every experience. So again, these are angels that are encoded into our mirroring genetic makeup, actually. So this is something that is encoded within your field, and it's encoded within you, okay? And it's a projection of your own subconscious mind and these different archetypes that you'll be in conscious co-creations with. Kind of reminds me of the Royal Watchers reading that we did, but angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to the signs and synchronicities to confirm this. And this is what this is, right? With this energy, it's like you're in a room full of people, yet you can feel so alone in your head, right? And again, you're tuning into the messages from the angels, right? From your guide saying, ooh, you know, ooh, over here. It kind of feels that energy. It's like Alice in the party, right? And then she sees the white rabbit and there's something else that was calling her. And the Page of Cups is very curious about what that white rabbit is. So of course, naturally, he's going to follow that curiosity. And he explores a whole wonderland. He explores a whole nother realm and reality that, you know, others weren't able to see. The rabbit, there's a reason why she was paying attention to the rabbit, and it's because she was present, right? She was looking for another way. She almost felt like she was in a realm where she didn't fit in. So yeah, you've upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency to rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time. And you have been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but also the greater good of those around you. Again, you're here to mirror a different way of being, an example, right? The light that others see within you, the change that's happening within you, is sometimes a reflection of the, you know, resistance to the change within them. You know, that same light is also within them, but there's a resistance to actually acknowledging that light or seeing that light. So it's very, very interesting what's going on here. And that could be, again, invoking loads of different responses from those around you. It's how resistant they are to their own light. It's how resistant they are to that, to change. That's what it is. So seeing you change could be a trigger. Your shifts that are happening very, very rapidly, or transformation that's happening very rapidly in physical ways, could be a mirror of their own stagnancy, right? And you may be the mirror that people will either love to see and be inspired by, or deities that aren't ready to wake up, they may not like what they see in that mirror, right? So your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you have been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path that you are on is aligned with your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels, right? Let's take a look at Starseed message, and then I'll probably close out there. Let's see. Okay, we have the Great Severing, which is Mars energy. Okay, so you could be following some kind of passion, motivation. Mars energy, again, there could be a Great Severing, right? Where you're cutting ties, but with love, okay? Cutting ties, but with love. We have Let Yourself Be Seen. Kiki! Oh, let me go have a visitor. I know, my dear. I know. Hello. Oh, hello. Give me a kiss. No. Give me a kiss. Yeah, sorry, I had a visitor. You know when they just put that thing on everything. But yeah, let yourself be seen, right? Courageous, peony, multifaceted being. Do you like the cards? Do you like the cards, mister? It's been a while since he came to visit. You know what? I know you're gonna drop my iPad, mate. Are you okay? He just rubs up against anything. Okay, I guess we have a nice visitor. Okay, are you just gonna lay on the hole? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You're having a good time. Yes, you are. Oh, okay. I feel like he's literally gonna stop pouring everything off the table. No, come here. What's wrong with you? Okay, anyway, guys, let's go ahead and see. We have one more card to pull and then we'll go. Yes, we will. We will. I missed you. He's been sleeping so much recently. I think it's the eclipses energy. The eclipses have got him, isn't it? And me. And Misha. I love you. I do. Okay, let's see. You had the initiation, the rite of passage. And here we have a little angel here as well. Okay. We have trust your path. If you knew that you'd be supported, what would you do? Okay, if you knew that you'd be supported, what would you do? You know, I'm gonna miss you so much. You know that. I'm gonna miss you so much. Okay, we have protection. Again, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval as well. So again, there could be certain matrix entanglements, right, that you're calling your life force back from, and it's so that you can begin to redirect your life force and rechannel it towards alignments that feel in resonance with your highest possible expression, right? Where it feels like you're no longer dimming your light in order to try to fit in, or you're no longer operating in this world that was attuned to an old version of yourself and not the version of yourself that you're operating in now. So it's natural for you to go through that, you know, metamorphosis, not just internally, but it almost feels like your life is going through this rebirth right now. So I do feel like you're stepping into a version of yourself that's unrecognizable. You're about to not recognize, you know, yourself. I feel like you're soon to look back at your life and see how where you are and who it is that you've been is no longer who you're going to be moving forward. And that's what you're being given permission to do so during this time. So I'm going to love any of you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to this channel on Instagram for future reads, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Oh gosh, I need to brush him. Yes, if you want to join our Discord server, join our Discord. That's also going to be down below as well. Check out Otter Spirit's bracelets. Okay, if you guys want some beautiful bracelets for all your manifestation needs, we have a discount code there as well. And yes, anything else, personal reading details are also down below, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Until next time, bye.